Now here is Bobby
Leading
Witt
off tonight
Jr.
for Kansas City, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Outside low, and we're underway here in the home opener. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and Witt is out. Now the number 2 hitter, Victor Scott.
Number 11, Victor Scott.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one clips the outside corner. 0-2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And there's 2 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Ozzie Albies.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Springer there makes the catch. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Base hit, left center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Harper avoids the first pitch for ball 1. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute to finish your pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. To second, 2. Anthony Santander at the plate.
The designated hitter.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that's long gone. Almost out of the stadium. Now the left fielder, Spencer Horwitz. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a high chopper. Witt over to first. That's out number 3. Top of the second, Austin Riley at the plate.
Third baseman, Austin
Riley used to be a
Riley.
pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Springer hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Profar now. Profar starting as the designated hitter,
0-1.
batting 6th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. And that misses.
That missed. That's a ball.
1-1.
1-1.
Up the middle, Merrill slings to first. Profar is out. 2 outs, base is empty, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And that's outside. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2-2.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, now the third baseman, Jared Triolo. Lopez back to work. On the ground to third, and foul ball. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Misses the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one not close, and it's 1-2. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Popped up. Witt hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. That to right. Tatis pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the 3rd inning. Now, Dairon Blanco. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Late with the swing there.
1-1.
moves. Calls it in, and there's one away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Grounded out his first time up. That one fouled off.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
And Witt is out. Now a chance for Victor Scott. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Victor Scott.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the air out to center. Nabs it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, at the plate for Pittsburgh, George Springer. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That one finds a corner. That is strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1 and 2. Now that's smacked to right center. Diving, gets down, took the extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
And another ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Fastball for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Santander, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
2-0. That's the ball.
That one to first. Out number 2 and another run comes in. 2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first, and that is start of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Boom, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 out. Here is Austin Riley. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. And we're back. Bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. And there's a hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Albies throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Up next for the Pirates, Andy Rodriguez. Flied to right his first time. Right side, hard hit. Albies over to first in time. 2 down. And the batter is George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Just off the outside edge.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
This to third. Riley fires to first. That takes care of Springer. That ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Profar climbs in on that left side. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. That one finds the zone.
No ball.
That's strike 1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Horowitz under it. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Salvador Perez, the next to hit. Walked his first time.
Perez.
Swing and a foul straight back. The Pirates leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one outside.
No, that's outside.
And
ball.
now it's even 1-1. Horowitz makes a move towards the gap. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
That one at triple digits.
Well, he just threw that
1-1.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Cruz running hard to get it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jackson Merrill. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
To the right side, Albies. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Gonzalez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next one misses. 2-0. That's to third. Zips it to first. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Bryce Harper. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
To the right side, but that rolls foul. In the air, left field, down the line. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0. Bases in. Ryan Helsley on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck back there. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Triolo at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Back here at PNC Park, and stepping in is the speedy Dairon Blanco. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And George makes the grab. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. He's grounded out a couple of times. On the ground right side. Gonzalez to first in time. And Witt is out. Victor Scott steps in for the Royals. That's a strike. And it's 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Strike.
And that's outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call, and the count is even 2-2. And delivers outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Fernando
Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Two outs. Got him. And he's registered. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-0. Tap foul at the plate. Towards first. He steps on the bag. One away, bottom of the 6th. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter,
2 gone down.
Shortstop.
There's the shortstop at the plate. Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Smoked on the ground to second. Albies over to first in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. On to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here comes Austin Riley.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Harper hauls it in, 2 away. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
Designated hitter Jurickson Profar.
Just missed.
1-0.
In the air, left side. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Gonzalez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now here is Harper. A new arm into the game, the righty, Carlos Estevez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
1-0.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And another ball. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 7th. That one fouled off, 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 9-0. And next is the designated hitter. Anthony Santander. They say you win.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. 2 outs. Base is empty. Spencer Horwitz getting ready to hit. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
Now batting.
2 outs, runner at first. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Horowitz
0-1.
off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped up. Albies sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City,
13,
Salvador Perez.
Perez.
Skeens back to work. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 9-1. Vinny Pas. Quintino steps in for the Royals.
Number 66, Kyle Nicholas.
Outside low, ball 1. Nicholas, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. And a rope into center field, base hit. Dairon Blanco digs in now. Way
1 ball,
inside.
no strikes.
Double play ball to second. There's one, and that's all they'll get. Digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And downstairs. And now 1 and 2.
That was straight queso.
1 ball,
right
2
there.
strikes.
That one the other way. And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard, safe at second.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tatis, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one is off the top of the wall. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. He's in there.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning and welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here is O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
High fly ball out towards left center. Scott sizing this one up. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. In the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Here's George Springer. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the
That's
left.
a foul ball.
And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Ripped on a line to center. Scott brings it in for the 3rd out. We go to the
Leading up
ninth.
for
Here's the
Kansas
third
City,
baseman,
the third
Austin
baseman,
Riley.
Austin Riley.
First
1-0.
pitch, not close.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters,
Yeah,
even if you give up a solo shot.
1-1.
Falling
2-1.
behind 2-1. Makes the catch, one down. Jerks and Profar will hit next.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Horwitz puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Last chance for the Royals. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The first baseman, number 9.
Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout. 9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sean.